Should I use linear phase ec on vocals? Have you ever wondered if using linear phase equalization on your vocal tracks is the right choice? This is a common question among music producers, especially in electronic music mixing and mastering. Let's break it down. Linear phase equalization is a type of equalizer that maintains the timing relationship between frequencies. It does this by applying equal delay to all frequencies, which helps avoid the phase distortion that can happen with minimum phase equalizers. This is particularly important when mixing vocals, as the clarity and presence of vocals can significantly impact the overall sound of a track. When mixing vocals in electronic music, the choice to use linear phase equalization often depends on the specific needs of your mix. Minimum phase equalizers can introduce phase shifts that alter the tonal balance and transient response. This can sometimes add a desirable coloration to the sound, making vocals feel more vibrant. However, if your vocal track is layered with harmonies or other elements, maintaining phase coherence becomes essential. This is where linear phase equalization shines. Using linear phase equalization can be beneficial when you need precise adjustments without changing the phase relationship. This is especially true in parallel processing chains or when working with stereo microphone techniques. If you have multiple vocal takes or complex harmonies, linear phase equalization can help prevent issues like comb filtering or phase cancellation. However, there are some considerations to keep in mind. Linear phase equalization can be more demanding on your computer's processing power and may introduce latency. Additionally, it can create pre-ringing artifacts, which might affect the clarity of vocals, especially if used too aggressively. For most vocal mixing tasks in electronic music, many producers prefer minimum phase equalizers. They offer a more natural sound and lower latency, making them suitable for everyday mixing. Linear phase equalization is often reserved for mastering or final vocal bus processing, where preserving phase relationships is critical. In summary, using linear phase equalization on vocals can be a great choice when phase coherence is a priority. For typical vocal mixing, minimum phase equalizers are usually sufficient and often preferred. Just remember to apply linear phase equalization carefully to avoid potential artifacts and latency issues.